some feelings. You might be the mother of them, who are nothing but, you understand? Can you see what we see? To see their uncle, or we see them beat my children to their head, Jamila, or we see them link Jamila in their head and time like my whole log out of the post, them to go no one money. You have to look for my daughter, love me, and look for your daughter. I said, no, Jamila, wait for father. Father, Lord, you have money, we can't have money. When we go to the hospital, I be saying, mother, that hold me up. A little back window around the kitchen part of our pillow. You understand me? I said, you look slide in on them, so I come like today, come and cut the mesh. And slide in. The one they slide in, and then come, then just come to and them in them slide.
The Trelawney police have taken a person of interest into custody following the death of 15-year-old Jamila Cole, who was killed by criminals during an attack on her Cotton Tree, Albertown, Trelawney home on Sunday. Cole's mother and cousin were also beaten up with wooden objects by the intruders. Reports from the police are that shortly after 2 a.m. on Sunday, the teenager mother and a cousin were at home when they came under attack by men who gained entry into the house through a window. This is really, really devastating. It's really disgusting. And they need to find these intruders, these going from home to home and invading people's homes and then making excuses, some sorry excuses to carry out their barbaric acts, right? Because no matter what happened, if it did indeed happen, maybe this is just a sorry excuse to assault the 15-year-old, right? That's a child. And you're going to beat them with wood and then pull her into a gully and assault her and leave her. We need everybody who is involved. They need to round up these people and they need to feel the full brunt of the law. The Prime Minister need to come out and say something. Like, this happened right after the Grand Gala in the National Stadium. Right after the national anthem was sung, right? Eternal Father, bless our land, us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. You're going to do this to a child and women in the home, helpless, defenseless, people who are not able to stand up to you physically. You came prepared and you attacked them in their sleep, unaware. They must face the full brunt of the law for this. And this is not the first, second, third. Why are they going around and doing this to their own people? What kind of heart do you have? The police report said they found one person when there were more than one person involved in this. How do you think these parents are going to feel? They feel helpless. You brutalize their child like this. What kind of heart do you have? Do you have a mother, a sister? Do you have aunts? When you do this to a child, and this is not the first, second, third, it's been like, this has been ongoing. 8 years old, people, they're being attacked and assaulted in the worst way. You see day in and day out, an 18-year-old walking home from church, attacked and assaulted. People are in their homes and people come in on them unaware. And that's the worst thing you can have, someone invading your space and taking advantage of you like that. It is a terrible, terrible, terrible act. I wouldn't like to see them because they said the mother is like unrecognizable. Look what they did to this child. These are monsters walking around. How can you even look yourself in the mirror after doing this to a child? When they see a young girl, a teenager, and they're not able to get that teenager, they wait until night and they invade homes and take advantage of people's children. And there's no protection. None. This hurt me to the core. It really, really hurt me. And I told myself I'm not going to comment on any MURDERs or any situation like this, but I could not keep quiet. I could not, because with the last thing that happened to those little girls, I keep tearing up. And then Canute Williams, and then the two little girls again. Need to make sure the full force of the law comes down on these people, and they should be rounding up every single one of them, not just one person. You invade people's homes, in their private homes. These punishments should be extremely severe. They should not see the light of day, especially when you commit a crime against a child and invade into people's home. That comes with a special punishment. That should come with special punishment when someone invade into your home and then you attack a child on top of it. Look at the degree of violence. When they see people's children on the road and they want them, they come in the night to ravish your body. That's what they do, and make excuses. You must not walk on the street, and they don't have you and they can't get you. They wait until the cover of darkness to come into your home to do this to your children. And it's mostly poor people's children they do these things to. And they must not get away with it. They must not get away with this. This is past barbaric. Hours after the Grand Gala Independence Day celebration and the national anthem was sung in the national arena, this barbaric attack was unleashed on helpless women, teenagers, a child, right? 2 young kids and their mom, defenseless in their homes. I mean, the full force of the law should come down on them. There's no punishment that will be enough for them. And the same pain they put this kid through, and her mom and her sibling, it's the same pain they should feel. They're heartless. Imagine when they see your children and they can't get them, they make up excuse and invade your homes to take and ravish them, to take them, right? And do whatever they want with them. They make up these silly excuses. No dispute cannot let you go into someone's home and beat them with board, right? BEAT them with board, brutalize them, damage them in such a way. Like, this is terrible. It's just barbaric. This is inhumane. This is a child. This is a school kid. Imagine what went on in that house. The little girl ended up dying. They dragged her out of her home. And RAPED, PEAT with BEAT, with boards. Can you imagine? Imagine the crime scene? Can you imagine the crime scene? You can imagine the pain that the father is going through. The amount of dispute cannot let anybody unleash this type of vengeance and wickedness. Be a barbaric act on a kid and their defenseless parent. A woman, you came fully armed with boards. Mighty God. Children are not protected. Women are not protected. There's no one to protect them when they go into their homes. Anybody can just come in and invade and just wreak havoc and just spew all type of destruction. This is the ultimate wickedest act. One of the wickedest acts I've ever seen and heard of. This is terrible. And it hit me to the core. It hit me to the core. It really did. Because you can just imagine what that family went through. Our brothers keepers. What would make you go into someone's home and unleash this type of destruction on them?